Hi everyone, it's Daniel here. Today I'll be ranking every Mario Kart game. So yeah, Mario Kart, great video game franchise, a great sort of, is it a spin-off to Super Mario? Yeah, pretty much. Basically you have to get first in every race, in every cup, and then then you're the champion of Mario Kart, I guess. So yeah, I love the game. I'm actually really good at it, and today I've decided to rank every single console Mario Kart game. So yeah. I won't be including Mario Kart Tour since that's a mobile game. I actually really like that game, but I know the controls kind of like they pretty much force you to go into different directions and stuff, but there are a lot of characters, a lot of different character styles and whatnot, and yeah, it's actually a really good game despite having to pay lots of money for it. I know. And I also won't be including the arcade games neither because I've played the arcade games once, well, one of them, but yeah, it's what's it? It's Nintendo and Namco crossing together to make a Mario and Pac-Man game. So yeah. Anyhow, let's rank all the games. So starting off with my least favorite Mario Kart game, but it's not a bad game overall. I don't own it. I've played a little bit of it on the Wii U, the Virtual Console version. Of course, I'm talking about the game that started it all, Super Mario Kart. So yeah, the game came out in 1992, which a long time ago, 32 years ago, but it's a good game. You can play as Donkey Kong Jr. The sprites are pretty cool. Very creative names such as Donut Plains 1, Bowser's Castle 3, well, Rainbow Road. Rainbow Road's awesome. So yeah, they've remade that. How many times have they remade that? 4 times? Yeah. So yeah, really good game. You can play as Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, Toad, Koopa, Bowser, and Donkey Kong Jr. So, well, either one. So, depending on what CC you're playing, the computer players do get a bit hard, and they can shoot like fireballs at you and stuff, and yeah, you can't access those power-ups whatsoever, which is quite unfair. But hey, a lot of old Nintendo games were quite unfair. The more recent games are more fairer. If you agree with me with that, then that's fine. Anyhow, so that's my number 9. My number 8, we have Mario Kart Super Circuit. So yeah, this game came out in 2001 on the Game Boy Advance. There's the cartridge. Yeah, Mario Kart Super Circuit. Yeah, it's a good game. Some really nice graphics in the game. It does have the same characters from Mario Kart 64. There's no new ones. However, I think you can play as different coloured Yoshis. I'm not sure, but yeah. I've only played it like once, but I've seen like gameplay footage of it, and it's actually a fairly nice looking game for the Game Boy Advance. And yeah, I might get it on the Wii U actually, because I've actually got a few games on the Wii U. The original Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Advance, which is a remake of Super Mario Brothers 2, and all that. So yeah, I've only played a bit of the game, but it's decent, and the tracks are good, and it's the first game to have retro tracks, so good on that game. The next game we have is Mario Kart 64, which came out in 1997 or 1996. I think 1996 in Japan and then 1997 elsewhere. So yeah, really good game. Better than Mario Kart Super Circuit because just because of the tracks, such as Toad's Turnpike, Wario Stadium. Most of the tracks are really good. Moo Moo Farm, I love that one. Royal Raceway's alright. Bowser's Castle and Rainbow Road, which is the longest track ever. So yeah, you can play as Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, Toad, Wario, Donkey Kong, or Bowser. Oh yeah, Bowser. If I forgot to say Bowser earlier, then yeah, you can play as Bowser. Pretty much Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, Toad, and Bowser are the only characters who have appeared in every game. This game also had the first appearances of Donkey Kong Wario in the Mario Kart franchise. Kamek was supposed to be in this game, but yeah. Anyhow, it's still a really good game. The battle mode's pretty cool, and yeah, I don't think there's it's a versus. I think there's versus mode, but I don't usually play that. I think I only play that when I'm playing with other people. I don't think I've played with anyone with this game. I know I've been lonely playing this game, but fairly, just because I rank these games low, it doesn't mean I dislike them. It's just I either haven't had full experience with them yet, or they're just not as good as the other games. But I still fairly like them. Just prefer the other ones a bit more. So that was my number 7. Is it my number 7? Yes. Number 6, we have Mario Kart 7 on the Nintendo 3DS. Fairly decent game. The only problem, it's a nitpick, but Waluigi pinball, but no Waluigi. That makes no sense, but anyhow, still a fairly good game. An odd character roster, but it's decent. The power-ups are alright in the game. Well, the items there, the items in the game are fairly alright, yeah. You got new items such as the Fire Flower, Tanuki Leaf, or the Raccoon Leaf, and the Lucky 7, so yeah. So, yeah, Mario Kart 7. You can go underwater in this game, which is pretty cool, and there's gliders as well. It's a fairly decent game. I prefer another handheld game that's coming up, but this one's still really good. And one of my favourite characters in Mario Kart, I don't know why, but Koopa Trooper. I love Koopa Trooper. And Dry Bones. Both of them I love to death, so yeah. Anyhow, my number 5, yeah, I'm about to say number 6. Number 5 is Mario Kart 8. When this game first came out, I was so excited. I literally had got my Wii U for my 9th birthday. Less than a year afterwards, when this game finally came out, I instantly I instantly got this game once it came out, and yeah, played it. A lot of fun. Some really great tracks in this game. But this game's quite similar to Mario Kart 7, but it's like more of an upgrade. You can play as the Koopalings. There's some really good tracks in this game. Electrodome, that one's really good. I think that's what it's called. Sunshine Airport, that one was also a really good track as well, with some great music. Most of the tracks in this game are really creative, and I love them. So yeah, the reason why I'm ranking this one a bit lower than the others is because the battle mode, terrible. Literally, they just reused the tracks that are already in the game. No original tracks, like battle tracks, and yeah. Battle mode, I just completely ignore it, push it out the way, forget it. Anyhow, still a great game. The physics are really good, and yeah, it's a decent game. So the introduction of the Boomerang Flower, the Soup Horn, which is absolutely overpowered, and the Piranha Plant. So yeah, there's also MKTV, which you can watch like footage of yourself in races and stuff. The retro tracks are decent as well, and yeah, you can play online. Yeah, it's a fairly good game. I just prefer the other ones a bit more. My number 4 is, of course, Mario Kart Wii. Definitely probably the most popular Mario Kart game. So yeah, the introduction of the wheel, introduction of bikes, and yeah, it's a really good game. The tracks are really good. Wario's Gold Mine's a really good track. Toad's Factory's also really good with a great soundtrack, and yeah, I just really love this game, and it's just a lot of fun. I've played the time trial, so I can unlock the characters. I think there was about 26 characters in this game, which, yeah, that's fair. And yeah, so got some new power-ups, the Mega Mushroom, the Power Block, and the Thundercloud. Yeah, they're actually quite underrated items, to be fair. The Power Block is quite annoying, and the Thundercloud can be a bit annoying, but the Mega Mushroom's alright. So many characters in this game. They'll later appear in Mario Kart 8 or in the next game, which I'm about to talk about. So yeah, so Mario Kart Wii is my number 4. My top 3 were really difficult, honestly. I love these 3 games to death, and yeah, they're just amazing. So my number 3, I kind of felt a bit bad, but oh well. The youngest game in the franchise, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Yeah, definitely a massive upgrade from Mario Kart 8. The battle tracks are back. Well, there's new battle tracks, and they're really cool. I love them all, and yeah, The booster course pass, I didn't mind paying for it. It was great. Funky Kong came back. Wiggler, which I didn't mind. P.T. Piranha, Birdo, and Diddy Kong, and the introduction of Pauline and P-Chet as well, which some other new races, like new characters came back, Bowser Jr., Dry Bones and King Boo, which they weren't in Mario Kart 8, which, that was a bit odd, but they're in this game, so there's also an extra style for Metal Mario, Gold Mario, which I prefer that style. And then we got the Inkling Boy and the Inkling Girl, so that's cool. Most of the stuff that came from Mario Kart 8, which you had to pay for, is free in this game, which is really cool. So then we got new items, the Feather and the Boo, which they've been in previous games, and very colourful game. Definitely a massive upgrade from Mario Kart 8. Definitely a better game. I don't know when we're going to get Mario Kart 9, but since the Nintendo Switch has done well already, I think they'll stick to this game. What's it? At the top we got the Inkling Girl, Isabelle from Animal Crossing, and Link from The Legend of Zelda. The courses in this game are really good, and even the retro tracks are impressive as heck. So these next two are really tricky, honestly. So my number 2. To be fair, these two games I could swap them, but my number 2, I'm going with Mario Kart DS. Absolutely great game. The challenges, the mission mode's really good, and the challenges are really fun to play. I wish we got the mission mode back. It's so good. The tracks in this game are great. I loved playing it out and about. The only game with Rob the Robot. You can also unlock Daisy, Dry Bones and Waluigi, which they're great characters too. The soundtrack's amazing. You can make your own little icon for the front of your cart and all that. It's really good game. Love it. So I ranked it higher than Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because of the mission mode, of course. There's a few boss fights. Rock from Super Mario 64, the Chief Chili as well, from Super Mario 64 DS. Who else? King Boo as well, and a lot of fun. So much to do in this game, so why not play it? So first game to have Wi-Fi as well, which you can also play as Shy Guys, which this was the first Mario Kart game to have Shy Guy. Different colours as well, which My number 1, well, of course, it's Mario Kart Double Dash. Such a great game. You can play as 2 characters at once. That is so cool. Such a fun game. Some people don't really like the controls in this game because the CPUs are a bit crazy, but I personally don't mind. I've played this game out and about. In a pub in my hometown. They've got this game on the GameCube, which is pretty cool. I've unlocked Toad and Toadette, this was the first game to have Toadette. King Boo and Peter Piranha were also great additions too, and this was the only Mario Kart game to have Paratrooper, which, it's a shame he hasn't come back, but, some great tracks in this game. Wario Coliseum, Baby Park. I love the version in this game, Mario Kart DS, I ranked higher than Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but the Mario Kart 8 version of Baby Park is more identical to the Baby Park in this game. It's 7 laps, but it's such a fun course. And Mario Kart DS, it was only 5 laps, which, I don't know. Anyhow, such a fun game, love it. My version also contains the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition, which, you can play the games on here, so that's pretty cool. And team up for twice the fun, of course. So it's the front, this is behind, and the back. Each character gets their own special item, which is pretty cool. And the chain chomp, definitely a fun item. very much like the bullet bill. And yeah, I've played this game with my friends, and yeah, out of all the games I've played this game the most, so I think so, yeah. Either this one or Mario Kart Deluxe, but Mario Kart Deluxe you have a lot to do, but in this game, like, yeah, unlocking everything can be quite tricky, you know, the mirror mode's quite tricky and all that, but it's worth it towards the end. And yeah, the battle mode's really fun, the trucks are really, really good, and just fantastic game. This is why I've ranked Mario Kart Double Dash as my #1 favourite Mario Kart game, because it's awesome, and yeah, if you agree or disagree, then please do let me know. Anyhow, this has been my ranking of every Mario Kart game, every console game, because yeah, just because I've played them all, and yeah. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you disagree, agree with my opinions, if you think I've completely gone off the rails, then please do let me know. Anyhow, thanks once again, and I shall see you next time. Take it easy, and as always, like I always say, peace.